water. Back from the promised land, eh? Here we are. Why am I still doing this? Yeah. I should probably put that in park, eh? Sun's gonna come out today. I'm not gonna be in the fog. First things first, seatbelt. Comfy. Gauge our hydraulics. RPM. Hood up. There's nothing on our tracks. Away we go. I'm getting too old for this 3 o'clock in the morning stuff. Minus 14 this morning. Off to cut some more fence line right away. Alright. Well, here we are back in BC, bouncing off the fucking rocks, cutting some fence right away, another fire, gonna clean all the burnt wood up from the fence lines, got about, I don't know, 30 miles to go. Both sides of the fence. Tree length back. Good work. Lots of hiding around on the roads. Going around swamps and lakes and shit. Lots of padding around, walking back to the pickup and all that kind of stuff. But whatever. It's all good. Minus 10, perfect trucking weather, so the boys are doing their thing on the logging side. And we'll log this in the spring, I guess. We're all cut this winter, and as soon as breakup comes along or whatever, can't haul no more, we'll come and start skidding some of this stuff. Keep the guys busy for another month. Do spring, and yeah. Back in beautiful tax-paying BC. Love it. No, I don't. No, I don't love it at all, actually. Much rather be in Alberta working. Rocks and more rocks. Okay, how about you fuck off? You can watch that. How about that? dogs howling. So for people who don't know or wondering how this all works, on display in front of me here, it's all my gauges, no different than a vehicle, any kind of machine or motorbike or whatever, just a little bit more intricate, showing our hydraulic speeds and our engine speed and oil temperature, pressure. Shows me the outside temperature, hour, meter, RPMs, time. All the controls are basically, got to think of them as an extension of your body. Yeah, the easiest way to explain it, put my feet on the pedals and it travels. If I want to travel one way, I just want to go to the right, then I just use my left foot. And then if I want to go backwards, same thing, I just push the pedals backwards. And that explains how the foot pedals, how we travel in a track machine anyways, typically. And then these handles, they go four ways. They go forward and back, left and right. My left hand, I swing left, and the machine swings left. I swing it right, and the machine swings back to the right. The boom and the stick, just like I say, an extension of your arms. Push both handles out and both the boom and stick go out, just like your left and right hand would, sort of thing. then I got buttons. Well, actually, the sticks stick with the sticks. So yeah, I go out on both handles, and that's your forearm and bicep going out basically. And I pull them both in, and the stick and the boom come back in. Swing left, left handle. Swing right. Swing left, left handle. Swing right, right handle. This left and right on my right hand tips the head up and down, no different than your wrist. And it works just the same as your wrist. Just up and down, pretty straightforward. And then I got triggers on these two fingers, trigger fingers, and that rotates it. No different than rotating your hand to grab a hold of something. And those triggers just work like that. Some people have them different directions, but whatever. And then these buttons are basically your fingers. This left button on my right handle closes that top grab arm. This is just your fingers, basically, those grab arms. And then the right one lets it go. Pretty straightforward. That bottom one is top button on my left handle. Top right button. Just fingers. That's all they are. Then back to the wrist. Pretty straightforward if you think about it as an extension of your own body. Use your feet to move, and use your hands to grab things and place them where you want them. And so it's just an extension of your own body. It's pretty straightforward, really. You just gotta, once you get onto it, you just gotta figure out which controls are which and how you want to use them. And some people set them up a little different. They used to have, they might still have, I don't know. They call it John Deere controls. Completely ass backwards to me, but that's just me. Yeah, and then the dash in front of me is just showing me my hydraulic temperature, my fuel gauge, engine oil pressure, hydraulic temperature. It just shows me the percentage of where we're running it. We're running it at 100%. Only in warm-up stages I run it a little lower, which I usually do on the road before I even get out here. Or wherever I might be landing, or whatever. But yeah, on that saw that you hear, I don't do anything with that. I hit that red button right here. You know, as long as that light's on, that just tells you you're engaged. That's the hydraulics I'm running. That's just your start button. Hydraulics are engaged. Saw's going. Work lights are on. These are the lights back in the house we don't need right now. This light here is going to come on in a second, telling me my fan's reversed. But the saw is on. It's just a hydraulic saw, and once she starts spinning, it just keeps going. It slows down a little bit when you grab a tree, but it just automatically recovers. You can hear it picking up speed there. slow and steady. We'll win the race. In life, in general. Run and gun, I mean, we can all do it. It can get you anywhere. It's like flash in the pan stuff. It seems too good to be true. It probably is. Yeah, we just pile these up. The merchantable stuff. Shit that's not merchantable. Stumps. Knock it over and crush it into the ground, and it just becomes nutrients for the next forest, which is important. You can't just leave it naked. The ground's gotta have some nutrient put back into it. All this wood decomposes, like that little chunk there is cut off. Yeah. A lot more goes into this than just cutting the tree down. Just covered in what we call, what I call hoarfrost. I'm sure there's another name for it, but yeah, that shit just comes down like dust. Best way to explain it, it's just like dust. It gets real bad, you can't even see. But still better than having these trees all loaded up with snow. That really sucks. This is all fire salvage, black, burned and crisp. I mean, it might look like there's some green tops on some of this, but it won't. The root systems are burnt off all this. Toast. That's why you knock all that shit down. It's caught in your hoses, it'll tear them right off if you're not careful. Okay, that should fall. Now I gotta go try to prop that up. Definitely got a green top on it. Yep. The real dead ones right to the top that are already burnt. Kind of go hold on to them a little bit longer so you don't smash them. And then you get a green one with a heavy top on it. Gives you a little bit of a thud in here. Huh. What am I gonna do there? What we're doing is just cutting them down, putting them in piles so the skidder will come along and take them to a roadside or a landing where a processor can take the branches off. I don't think I'm going to be able to down that out. There's a stump. Give it a try here, right here. Put my edge of my saw right there by that stump and help my wrist bring that tree up. Otherwise it wouldn't do it. There we go. And a smile. try to keep them as straight as you can in these piles. And the skidder comes and grabs them with his grapple, which is basically like those arms on that head. They, if they're nice and straight, they roll better and get a pretty good grip on them. This helps them out a little bit. All about setting it up for the next guy. This is a piece of shit. I'm just gonna run the fucker over. Cross. Take it. That little bastard right up there. What's a blow on in there? Root wads are a pain in the ass too to work around. I usually knock them back down. It's easier to deal with that way. Oh, I guess there's a couple more buttons on here I should talk about. Some of these machines, specifically bunchers, hoe chuckers, they tilt, keep you level. So in this case, my bottom left button will tilt me ahead. So if I was climbing a hill, I'd want to tilt ahead. Bottom right button tilts me back. And then on my right handle, my bottom left button tilts me left. And bottom right on the right tilts me right. So I can stay level most of the day, which is kind of nice. Not sitting on one ass cheek or the other, or on the front of your seat, or slouched back in the back. Sit nice and level. Even on flat ground, you'd be surprised how much you actually use it. Will win. And I got a chunk cut in that saw. You'll see I'll just go backwards with the saw a little bit. Get that chunk out of there, and then the saw just starts up on its own. Just starts to recover. In the meantime, while you're kind of waiting for it, get knock some shit out of the way or whatever. Get ready for your next tree. You can hear it now. It's just about up to speed. It will be up to speed by the time I dig into that big fir tree. Teeth on that saw, you can turn them 2 or 3 times. Keep them sharp. You want to keep them sharp. If your saw is recovering all day, you're wasting time and you're burning a lot of fuel. Teeth are fairly cheap. Just turn the teeth so that thing's going all the time. I kind of use it if I cut that tree off. I know my teeth are getting dull. I put that tree down. If it's not recovered by the time I get to the next one, then my teeth are fucked. They need to be turned or changed. As you can see, that they're still good. Okay, kids, that's what I got for you today. Bunching 101's over with for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode of I Wish I'd Have Stayed in School. That's a lie. Fuck that place. Much rather be out here with the fucking animals in the bushes. That's it, that's all.